Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. We are installing a couple things on the Jeep today. I am standing perfectly in the middle here so you don't see what's going on with the two-door, but I'm going to show you guys in a second. I think we're going to be installing 3 or 4 things and I hope you guys like it. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so at first glance we have this going on and it makes me want to cry because you guys know that this is my baby, but by we I mean Marlon, is doing some great work here with sawing off. So it looked like that and now it looks like this. We went from this bumper and I'm really excited to show you what bumper I have going on the two-door. I'm gonna get better approach angles. It's gonna look all around super good and I'm super excited. So another cool mod that we just recently had done, and sorry guys, it wasn't installed today. It was actually installed throughout a week while we were gone in Dominican Republic. It's not anything you see here, but I just want to show you guys. Look at this. This is my new head unit. Super excited. This is the Stinger. I'll put all the links and everything down below. Check it out. It's incredible. I love it. I couldn't be happier with it. So let's see. Everyone loves that noise. I'm just aired down, so let's see here. I mean, it has a bunch of cool features. CarPlay, you can set up front camera, rear camera along your inner fenders too, so you can see, you can really use those for rock crawling, take a look at what's going on around you. I mean, I'm super happy. I haven't had a chance to play with all the cool things yet, but I'll make sure to do a follow-up video and update you guys on this amazing system. We do have it for the JL, so you guys have probably seen the install for that in a previous video, but we did finally get one for the two-door JK and we couldn't be happier. Our friends at Stinger Off-Road are amazing. If you guys are looking for a reliable head unit that isn't going to drain your battery, has a bunch of cool features including Apple CarPlay, this is the one that you guys want to check out. Like I said previously, I'll go ahead and include all the information in the description, a bunch of links for you guys to go check them out, and you guys let me know if you have this system, what you think about it, and any other. And no good install ever happens without having to run to the store. All right, so we're sitting in the JL right now, and that means that we have JL installations to do. So thank goodness it's just one, and it's something that we do have on the JK two-door that made our life a lot easier. It's gonna be these super cool struts. They're hydraulic struts that you install on the hood. And so basically when, especially for me that I'm short and this Jeep is on 40s and has a larger lift, when we open up the hood, it's actually gonna slowly lift up and I don't have to deal with the stock lever and stuff like that because I'm not able to reach it at all. So these struts were actually sent to us from this company called Supery, so we're actually going to include all their links below so you guys can check it out. It's a super affordable modification that's going to change your life. I'm 5'2", and for me it's impossible, even in my Jeep, the two-door with the 37s and only a 3-inch lift. Imagine this one with 40s. It's a lot harder for me to be able to look and check my fluids or anything like that. If I have to clean the engine bay, it's really difficult. So this is going to be a game changer and I hope you guys like it. Hey guys, so I want to show you what it looks like for me to attempt to open the JL hood. Again, this is on 40s and I think the lift is what, like 3.5 inches or something like that. So I'm going to just walk around and see how this goes. So the latches on the JL are definitely easier than the JK. But here we go. I'm 5'2.5", guys. I'm right-handed, so oh no, I'm like on my tippy toe. I literally have to like lift it by this. Okay, that was just way harder than it needs to be. So honestly, I think that my life is gonna be a lot easier with these. This is the company that sent us the struts, Supery. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is all gonna be, all the links and everything like that is gonna be in the description. So let's get started. So we have installed the first side of it. So this is the driver's side. And guys, it's not that complicated if you have the correct tools. So we can show you the instructions. It's basically 4 little pictures that they try to be as detailed as possible. But if you don't have a rivet nut gun or rivet nut something, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, this install is not going to be possible. So
basically this, guys.
Yeah, so it looks like so. There's different forms, but this is definitely something that you need. It's not optional to install this. Something that I'm not too crazy about, but again, this is personal preference, is that you do have to make 2 small holes. I'm going to flip the camera, or 3, I'm sorry, 3 small holes. I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys. You don't see it from the outside. It doesn't really matter, but as a new Jeep owner myself, and this is only a 2018, and our other JK's a 2018, it hurts me deep. But like I said, it's not the end of the world. Some people couldn't care less. I just have to figure out how to get over it. So this is a driver's side. We did install it off camera just so that we're able to know the steps, and we're going to show you actually the install on the passenger side. But you can see that these 3, so 1, 2, and 3, you do have to drill into the hood. Obviously you don't see anything, it's not going anywhere, but that is basically the placement of it. So we're going to go ahead and go to the passenger side and show you guys more step by step on what you have to do. So both sides are the same, just inverted. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to remove this, and so this, it comes on the Jeep factory, and you're going to put the bracket and then remount the bolt here. I already did add this part, sorry guys, this is part of the strut, so that isn't on there. You just push this in and boom. And so what you see here is the bracket is mounted. We use the factory bolt, and then like I said guys, this wasn't on there. This is part of the strut, and that's the next step that you do have to go ahead and push that in to make sure that it's aligned. I did want to mention real quick guys that this rubber portion of it did extend to about here, and we did cut it back with scissors. It's completely fine, but we do need this exposed for the next step of the install. So we're kind of lining up the bracket now. The way that the bracket is made, it does contour to the hood. So it is made specifically for the JL. Unfortunately, I don't see the JL model fitting the JK, but they do have JK struts as well. So definitely make sure that you're buying the correct one. So we're using the rivet nut here, rivet nut gun. So guys, it becomes really easy to know where to drill the other 2 holes once you have your first one placed, and it's just 1, 2, 3. So once we have all 3 of the rivet nuts set in their place, all we have left is to connect the bottom to the top, and we are done. So I'm going to show you guys. It's super simple. What I say about popping it on, that's literally it. And here we go guys. Here's the final look of the struts. So like I said, not the hardest install, but you do have to have the proper tools. Okay, so our next mod is actually these really cool cargo bags that actually fit into the back of the Jeep. These are made specifically for 4-door Jeeps, but when we took them out of the box, we kind of figured that it's going to be a problem for our 4-door Jeep. We have the pods, and we also have the roll cage. So I want to show you guys, this is the left one of how it's the placement. And so if you don't have a roll cage and if you don't have these pods, it's going to fit great, but in ours, it would be kind of counterproductive to add a bag that we're not able to get into. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to install it in the 2-door. It says it's specifically not made for the 2-door, but we're gonna try and see. I do like it because I like organization, and I wanna be able to put straps and the, you know, our ARB tire deflator, and I wanna know that it's in there at all times and not have to look for it in all places of the Jeep. So I really do like the construction of this. It's like a mole type, and I mean, it has all sorts of nooks and crannies that you can hang anything in, which I really like. You could also worst case scenario, they do have also a backpack strap, so you can sling this over and carry it if you need to. So that's super convenient as well. Okay, so we kind of did this off camera just to kind of see. I didn't want to fumble in front of the camera, guys, but it does work. It doesn't work perfectly, but I was able to attach it to the stock cage, and so it is a little snug, but you're able to completely use all the compartments and it's not going anywhere. So this is really great. I'm excited to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to install it. It is really simple. It doesn't even come with instructions because it's that easy. And this is also, guys, from the same company as the struts, the Superi. I hope I'm, like I said, pronouncing that correctly. And then all the details are gonna be in the description box below, links, discount codes. So if this is something that you can use, make sure you check them out. So super simple. This doesn't even need instructions, but it's a buckle. And so what I do, you can either do it this way or the other way, which this is the first way. Loosen everything up. You'll save a lot of time and your arms will thank you to just loosen everything before you wrap it around the roll cage. So just loosen all the buckles so that you have room to play with. And once everything's loose, you just go ahead and attach it. Super simple. I'll show you guys real quick. So I think everything is loose. We'll go ahead and unbuckle. So you just feed it through. Okay, so as you see, the installation took less than 5 minutes, nothing to it, no instructions necessary. It does totally work for a two-door. I won't say that it's perfect placement, but it definitely suits what we need, and we just wanted to make sure that you guys have access to a really cool product that, you know, especially for someone in a two-door, this helps. I do not have a back seat anymore. I do have the subwoofer installed, which also takes a lot of room, and you guys have seen that we're really big fans of Iceco, which we rock, and it takes up probably 3/4 of the amount of room back here. So ta-da! What is this, you may ask? It is a winch plate Fairlead?
No, winch plate.
Winch plate. Forget the Fairlead. The winch plate. And so basically, you guys watched the install of this, and then we realized, hey, we're missing this. So now we have to kind of undo some work and reinstall this. So hopefully it looks better. And then I can attach my Factor 55 clip and it'll look nice and tidy. And the Fairlead, yes, we do have the Warn Fairlead. You're right. Okay, that makes more sense. And all right, here we go. By the way, guys, if anyone has any doubts on what toolbox we're actually using Tecton. And as always, we will provide the links and everything like that in the description. But look at that. Red is my favorite color. And it's honestly a beautiful display. All right, so this is the final product, how it looks with the winch plate. We went ahead and we spooled in the Ultra hook so it's all secure there. I think I lost my little rubber bumper that goes on here, but that's okay. It's been well used, well loved, and now I'm just gonna put my Warn cover, my Warn winch cover on, and it looks great. Next install. So what do we have here, guys? I am very excited, actually. So we have Rhino USA sent us 2 sets of D-ring shackles, a snatch block, these little shackle isolator sets so it's not flapping in the wind and making a bunch of noise, and then a little pack to have all our recovery gear cinched up, looking very nice. You guys know that I'm borderline OCD. So these shackles, what I love about them, I mean, the company is USA, guys. You know that we support everything USA, and these are solid. These are beautifully glossed, and they're your standard D-ring. They have a very nice feel to them, and I mean, they're just, these are from Amazon. They've served me well, but you can see the rusting. They've been well loved, well used, but I'm excited to try these out and see how they fare. I just want to show you guys the quality of this snatch block. So this is actually my first snatch block. I have never bought one. I've never had one, And I mean, I'm impressed. The gloss is beautiful. It matches my Jeep perfectly, and it's just super well packaged. It's an incredible weight. It feels sturdy. It feels like it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So hopefully I won't need it for a while, but it is something that I feel, or we feel, that you should have in your recovery arsenal because it makes your life easier. So just look at the difference. This, we have the little sound isolators here, so we're not gonna flapping in the wind, we're not going to hear that rattling. And then I really like the vibrant red here. These are obviously well loved and well used. You guys have heard me say that. I haven't had any issues, but I have no problem upgrading. So super nice. It is getting kind of dark, so I want to show you guys with the little light that's left, but I was able to add a bunch of the stuff that I typically keep just rolling around in the back of my Jeep. I don't know if let the phone adjust here. So I was able completely to eliminate all the clutter and add everything into those 2 cargo bags. So I'm extremely happy. So even though, and those reflective things right there, that's the Rhino USA pack that they sent me, that you're able to put your recovery strap, your snatch block, anything you could possibly need for recovery all in one spot. So I'm extremely happy with the little mods that we did today, and they make all of the difference, especially if you off-road as frequently as we do, or even once a month. This is gonna keep you organized, and definitely is a game changer. So I love it. And so there, I definitely have enough room for my cooler and any other luggage or anything that we want to bring to our trips. So all in all, I think it was an extremely productive day. We're extremely happy. This is what the rear D-rings look like here. I am waiting for my new bumper, so don't worry guys, that is being changed or switched out. But we're super happy. I'll include the links below, and hopefully you guys like the video. Alrighty, so I do want to sign off and let you guys know that this is the end of the video. We did install several things. As I've mentioned previously, everything's going to be in the description. All the links, discount codes, everything that we can offer you guys, and everything that we have installed is going to be linked below. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go ahead and give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or at least it was entertaining. Feel free to share with your friends and family, and as always, stay tuned for the next one.